Friends, today we're going to talk about Creed Viking Cologne. Now there are a few scents in my collection, which is over 250 perfumes. There are around 10 scents which are signature worthy, and Creed Viking Cologne is one of them. If you like classic barbershop scents, then this one will appeal to you a lot. If you're very new to classic barbershop scents, and if you also feel that the classic barbershop scents are a little bit old school, then you might also want to try this because this has got that modern twist as well. Before we go into the scent profile, let's look at the bottle. So bottle is a typical Creed fashioned bottle, very classy and elegant. Now this cap is something that I got it 3D printed. The original cap is silver in color. So I had bought a partial and the bottle got damaged in transit. Quite of it, spilled out, and then the cap was broken, so I had to get a new cap. But if you check out pictures of the bottle, you will find a silver cap with a red top over here. But this one is 3D printed. It's not the real cap. But nevertheless, the bottle is the same. Very elegant looking bottle. And let's look at the notes right now. Now, if you go to the Creed website, they say that this Viking Cologne is in juxtaposition to the original Viking, Creed Viking. So the original Creed Viking is a classic barbershop. It's very famous, one of the best sellers for Creed. And this one is supposed to be a continuation of that, but with a modern twist. They're evoking images of adventure and also exploration. And looking at the notes now from the Creed website, in the top notes we have bergamot, lemon, mandarin and pink pepper. In the middle notes we have geranium, lavender, nutmeg, rosemary and sage. And the base notes there's sandalwood, frankincense, patchouli and cedarwood, and also vetiver. So a lot of different fragrances, notes over there. Trying to invoke that classic barbershop kind of scent profile, aromatic fougere, if you can say that. Now let's spray the scent and see how it feels and smells like. I love the blast which comes. It's a nice mist. There's enough perfume which falls on your skin. I want to spray one more because I just love this scent. Now, right in the start, okay, you get that element of the classic barbershop aromatic fougere kind of a scent profile. That's right there in the start. What's different over here is, in the start there is a very detectable note of citrus, and it's mentioned in the notes that there's bergamot and lemon. Definitely that's there. So what those citrus notes are doing is, it's adding a modern touch to the already existing that classic barbershop feel, and which is adding an element of modernness. It's not making the scent outdated. It's adding that element of modernity to the scent profile. So beautiful opening. I really like this opening. Now, if you take the original Creed Viking, right? So there, what the difference is. So I had a sample of the original Creed Viking and I sprayed it. I tried it quite a few times, and there, right in the opening, the mint is very prominent. You get a very prominent hit of the mint note, and then it's also spicy. There's a pink pepper note there, which adds that spicy element to it. So that's very prominent in the opening, in the original Creed Viking, and then the aromatics come in. The lavender comes in, and then it becomes a barbershop fragrance. This one, there's no mint, and there's also no spiciness to it, but there's an element of freshness, okay, coming due to the citrus scents over there. And then in the original Viking, I felt the aromatic took a backseat. The lavender took a backseat to the mint and the pink pepper, whereas here the lavender is also very prominent. So that's the difference. The scent profile is, the DNA is kind of the same between the Cologne and the original Viking, but there are twists in this scent, and very likable twists. And though they say that it's Creed Viking Cologne, it's not a cologne concentration, it's still an EDP concentration, The cologne is added there, I feel, to show that it's very light and it can be worn at any time. It's got the feel of a cologne, but in terms of concentration, it's still an EDP scent. It's so beautiful. So once you try this, right, what happens is it gets so ingrained, the scent gets so ingrained in yourself, you start smelling it around, and then, you know, for me, it started becoming a signature scent. I like spraying this. I used to get compliments from people, and also I loved the smell myself, right? So that's why, you know, this amongst other few scents has become one of my signature scents. Now, talking about the performance of this, the performance of this is definitely very good. It's not a beast and it's not average. It's not even above average. It's definitely much above average. I was checking the reviews and the performance profile and Fragrantica, and there it said that the lasting of the cologne was, you know, less than average. Even the sillage is less than average, but I completely disagree. I get very good performance from Viking Cologne. For the first 1 or even 2 hours, it projects really well. Okay, it projects really well. It creates a nice scent bubble of around 2 feet, and anyone around me can, you know, pick that up. And even after 3, 4, 5 hours, I'm not sure about the projection to others, but whenever I turn around, I get a nice blast of this particular scent. So it's definitely there. I can definitely pick it up for the first, you know, 4 to 5 hours on myself. On my skin, I think it lasts for around maybe 4 or 5 hours, but on my clothes, it's definitely there for at least 10 hours. And till 8 hours, it's kind of very prominent. So I don't know where these reviews are coming from. Personally, I felt maybe they got different batches, but personally, I felt that, you know, the performance of this is very good. I love the performance of this. Okay, occasions to wear. Like I said earlier, this one is a signature worthy scent. If you start liking this particular scent, you can make this your signature scent. And a signature scent means that you reach out to this very often. It becomes almost part of your identity and who you are. And it's also a signature scent or signature worthy scent because it's very versatile. You can pick it up any time of the year. It's versatile in summer, spring, winter, you name it. And it's versatile. You can pick it up any time of the day as well. So I have worn it across, you know, all seasons, and also during the day and during the evening, and I didn't find any kind of repulsion or that the scent was heavy or not suitable for any occasion. This one is a versatility, I think one of the kings of versatility. You know, age groups. If you look at the original Creed Viking, that had a scent profile much suited to the ages of 35 plus or 40 plus, whereas this one, due to that modern twist, I feel that it can be worn by, you know, people who are much younger as well. It's still got that aromatic barbershop fougere, so that profile, so it might not appeal to, you know, much younger crowd, maybe less than 25, but if you're above 25 or even if you're early 20s and you want to get into that, get into liking barbershop fragrances, then this one is a nice one for you. And also, though I said it's modern, but still it's got that classic DNA, and even people in their 40s or 50s can even rock this. So again, age wise, it's very versatile. I would say 30 onwards, and it goes towards the higher end of ages. Now, is this a blind buy? It's quite pricey, the scent, and if you love barbershop fragrances, if you love aromatic fougeres, I think this can definitely be a blind buy. It will fall right into your scent profile and your wish list. But if you're new to fragrances, if you're not, you know, familiar with classic barbershop fragrances, then you might want to get an official sample and then try it out and then see if that's for you. When it comes to compliments, this is an amazing scent. It cannot offend anybody. I worn it to office, I received compliments on this. I worn it in casual occasions, I received compliments on this. It's not a compliment, I would say a magnet, wherein because it's not too loud, But when people around you, get to smell this, they definitely pass a comment saying that something smells really good. You smell really good. So that way, I think the compliment factor of this is also very, very high. Do let me know what you think about this particular perfume, or if you have any other classic barbershop scents or even modern barbershop scents that you want to suggest. Just drop in a comment and I'll have a look at them. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you again in the next video. Bye.